Recreate is a create mod Minecraft server, and in my last episode, I built a huge skeleton base. Today, I'm upgrading everything around my base from my wood farm to my crop farms and a brand new barn. Plus, adding scaffolding all around my skeleton base. So, without further ado, like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into Recreate episode 3. The building episode. So, welcome back to Recreate. To catch you back up to speed, we're going to speed through the parts that you might have missed. I don't know why I said might have. You definitely missed them. I haven't showed them in a video. But either way, here we go. First on the agenda, I was clearing out an absolute ton of space so I could put my brand new wood farm there. A lumberyard which would house every single type of wood in the game. And while I was clearing out said space, I was paid a visit by Shells. Hi, Shells.
Hello.
I'm clearing out land to make a lumberyard right now. Who may have unfortunately died, but that's besides the point. After clearing out the land, I terraformed the edges and set up the wood farm as quickly as I could. I built that shit like Legos, and my role didn't stop there. I immediately followed up my wood farm with brand new scaffolding all around the base. Lots and lots of actually a criminal amount of scaffolding. I don't want to talk about it. But after I finally got all of that done and ready to go, I thought it would be a good idea to remake my crop farm and give it the same treatment that the wood farm got. Fit with a compacting system, a sugarcane farm, and its very own barn around the area, which I did stream and did really enjoy fish and chips while I was making. I don't know how to express my love for bad sausage properly. And as well, a completely unrelated build that I made afterwards, which I'm currently on right now, my runway, right on the head of my dig site for planes to come and go. Once a plane's on the asphalt block, it gets a pretty decent boost. May have accidentally used this boost to cause some unrelated damage to Pail of Pears.
Let me just stand on that side.
And so, after I finished making all of my different upgrades, I realized all of this upgraded stuff was going to need an upgraded amount of power. And like any sane person would do, I completely revamped the inside of my corridor. Took down all of my farms and set up about 11 steam engines right next to each other, which are all powered by my massive lava pit and give me a combined million stress units. I have a lot to play around with, and play around with them I did. That basically brings us up to speed. The only thing I've done other than that is completely revamp my iron and andesite farm. Yeah, that one basically works exactly the same as the other one does. But despite what the intro might have said, I'm about to derail this episode massively because I have a little idea. Everybody else has been doing business ventures. Shells has got Schlottburger, which Ryan's got Kelp Me, Blockrat's got his rod shop, and I have Cogtractions, which I never restock ever, and it literally just sells andesite alloy, which people already have automated. So I am not making that much money, in all honesty. So here's what we're gonna do. For a while now, I've had a vision for a restaurant that could rival Schlottburgers, and that is exactly what we're gonna build today. So I now unveil to you the plans for Gout Bucket. I say plans, it's just a picture of the schematic and how it's gonna look, but we'll get there. And I'm gonna try out my hand at making some food that people can enjoy. Best of all, I don't even have to make most of it. I've planned this out perfectly, so automatons can make all of the food for me, and that basically just means that it's just gonna be entirely profits. I'll be getting riches, baby. So let's go ahead and get everything that I'm gonna need to make this business real. Let's cue the resource gathering montage, baby. All right, just real quick before I show you guys what I built, I thought I might as well automate the food that I'm going to be making in the Gout Bucket before I actually make it in the Gout Bucket. And automate is a very strong word. I'm just going to make it so I supply the ingredients and they're automatically made. But we have 3 things that we need to do. I need to automate Suspicious Stew, which is simple enough. That one will just be a villager trade. As well as Suspicious Stew, I need to automate Bone Broth and Hot Chocolate, which I'm going to rename my Gout Shake. I'm going to sell my Gout Shake to people. So let me get on with that. I'm gonna cook something up really quickly. First of all, I needed to automate charcoal to keep a blaze burner constantly heated. Okay, and then if I put one of those there and that just grows, that should work. This is a design that DeJojo made. After the tree bit was done, I needed to make an encased fan setup so that I could blast the wood into charcoal. Okay, yeah, cool, that works. And then if there is an oak log there, yep, that gets smoked, turned into charcoal, and then, okay, then we need to make the mixing setup, which would probably be just here, right? I'm not gonna lie, my commentary for this bit is just a whole ass nothing burger, so we're gonna skip through until it's done. Okay, peek. That genuinely just is hot chocolate done. Okay, next up is bone broth. Okay, this should make glowberries if it has bones. If I supply it with bones, it should split them up and make all the stuff I need. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is making glowberries. Now I just need to use these bones, those glow berries, and a bowl. Make a little bowl factory. Let me cook one of those up. All right, so half of this should be turned into oak planks to be turned into bowls, and then the other half of the logs should just be smelted to go into a blaze burner. And then if I make an arm to pick up the broth as it's made, and a vault for it to go into... Yeah, that is also bone broth automated, which means that is all of our food done. This right here is the hot chocolate farm, and I think, just to top it off, I should make a couple of nice little buildings for both of these. They don't even need to be like that massive, nor do I think I'm going to put them at spawn either. I can just restock out bucket whenever I'm around it. So let's make some buildings. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Maybe if I like add a little blackstone chimney. Yeah, that looks good. And then I can put one of these steam stacks. I think they're called smokestacks. Yeah, they're called smokestacks. I can put a coal burner smokestack right here. And okay, yeah, that brings that building to life so much more. All right, then for this one, I don't know how I'm gonna make this one look cool. I'll figure it out. Let's do it. Okay, I think I've cooked something up. I just need to light up the interior a tiny bit, but honestly, I really, really like it. It's really like this big chocolate sign. Oh, it's so cool. I think I'm gonna probably repurpose this building to make chocolate as well, because I have all of this space up here. So like, as long as I have enough room for that tree to grow, or I could just completely change that so that the wood supplied is from my wood farm. Probably make more sense. But yeah, let's schematic-size this and get it into the world. You know, just before anything positive could happen, I was met by this. Every single one of my flint filters. All
what
of my
are you
filters
talking about?
have been replaced with flint.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, so you just think I'm schizophrenic?
You might be.
Every single filter that I had been replaced with flint, and to add salt to the wound, they had taken my dog. Oh my!
No infrastructure.
They took my dog. They took my dog, and there is a little sign that says that why is my dog 6,000 blocks away? Why is my dog 6,000 blocks away? They called themselves the piston perpetrators, and worst of all, they dared to lay a finger on my gout bucket. Oh, hello, gout bucket. Gift for gout. Press button. Oh, fuck! They blew the interior the fuck up.
That's me. All right, now.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no way. Why did he do that? Why did he blow it up? That's genuinely.
Yeah, did that feel super unnecessary? It did to me, and it made me realize something. I was gonna have to run to become president of the SMP, which I'll be doing in a future episode, but if I'm president, that means I can set up some sort of law firm or a detective agency, a ton of stuff, and to stop anything like that from happening in the future. So that explains the suit and the glasses and a ton of other stuff. Anyway, okay, so we got this done, and I'm a bit worried because, well, aside from the shenanigans that I got up to after that, I realized I'm gonna need so much granite to be able to build even a fraction of my chocolate factory. Lucky for me, Charles has been digging out a massive railroad all across the server, and he's probably got quite a bit of granite doing so. It goes all the way through the mountain up to where his base is, but instead of using that, I'm gonna just use the nether and go and rob however much granite that he has actually gotten. I'm gonna clear out some stuff. I'll see you there. How? I'm banging my head on the seat. What am I doing? Down we go. Down we go. I think a fireball was yep, it just missed. Okay, let me into the port. Oh my god. Okay, it's big trains down here. Maybe it'll have the stuff on there. Does it have any okay, it's got 244 grams. That is nowhere near the amount that I need. Nowhere near. I'm going down. There's no point. I'm just gonna painstakingly make all of the granite. Maybe I can cook up a little machine or something. Okay, and if all has gone according to plan, then we should start seeing quartz coming in here. Yes, okay, cool. Basically, that up there crushes cobble down into sand, then the sand gets haunted into soul sand, and then that makes quartz and gold, actually. I've made a gold farm as well. Unintentionally, albeit, but still a gold farm. It's completely, like, upwards, so not really using that much space. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna let this thing run for a bit, and hopefully, after a while, we will have enough quartz quartz to do a little thingamabig. I'm actually going to go and get a double chest and put it under it, just in case the thing starts deciding to void stuff, because I need as much quartz as I can possibly get. And while my farm was gathering quartz for granite, I decided now was a better time than ever to upgrade my storage system. You see, we got the extended drawers mod on the server, and I like storage drawer setups. They are handy for just getting stuff that you need. You know exactly where stuff is. So I spent about 3 hours setting up a bit of an over-the-top one that I can expand, but this thing's gonna be super handy in the future. Anyway, let's build this chocolate factory. Okay, a bit of a weird jump, but the chocolate factory is now done, printed right in front of my crop farms, and you know what? I'm actually quite happy with this thing. The only thing that I need to do now is fill up these things with water and get some sugarcane, because I have none right now. The interior of this place is pretty cool, but I do realize that I have power that isn't the water wheels, so I don't particularly need them inside of there. But anywho, I'm gonna go and set up the rest of the stuff, get the bone broth factory working, and get the hot chocolate factory going so that I can finally get Gout Bucket there. Let's get into this, baby. And we're done. Now all that's left to do is to go over to the Gout Bucket and fix the griefing. Then we can start selling all of our product to people. I can sell my gout shake to anybody who wants to drink. Anyone. Okay, fixer-upper time, because I was griefed and I need to make sure that Okay, this is even worse than griefing. This is worse than What? Whose plane is this? This guy. What? Wait, what the hell is that? What is going on at what? Bertha's Armory. Okay, I know Wicked came out. This seems like a bit of a massive thing to... Oh, it's all of the good stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, that's a good shot. I'm gonna go and fix Gout Bucket so I can make profit and buy things. And fix the Gout Bucket I did, but I didn't stop there. After I fixed up the finest establishment on Spawn Island, I decided to clean up Spawn Island itself. I terraformed, I redecorated, and I set up a community notice board on which I could promote my upcoming presidential campaign, which is gonna be a part of the next episode, so you know, like and subscribe so see me win. Probably every subscriber counts as a vote, so do what you gotta do, guys. And anyway, so why wouldn't I want Spawn to look nice? I'm gonna be in charge of it, and the people who gave it to us are the lovely folks over at CloudNord, the best and most affordable server hosting network, starting at £2.61 when you use code GOutros at checkout, which gives you a 10% off for your lifetime using the service. Anyways, let's go back to gameplay me. Cool, now it's a lot better as well. Cool, so now people can put stuff that they need on the community notice board, and I changed the poster, plus it's got the CloudNord thing. Redefining web and game hosting where excellence meets reliability, which is entirely true. If you need a server, go over to CloudNord right now. I also made this little fountain, which is pretty cool. I just found some random guy's skin who had a stone statue. The thing that was the most time consuming was doing all of this terraforming on the back of here. But this is good because it means people can put shops next to mine, and you know, Spawn will become a lot more lively. Gout Bucket is also filled. I can't open that for some, like, whatever reason. I need to figure out how that works, but it is open for business now, which means, aside from the suspicious stew that I'm yet to sell, we are done for today. We are done for today's episode. Oh my god, finally, get over it! If a bit of this video sounded weird, it's because I forgot to record yesterday's segment. Well, I recorded it, I just didn't record my voice, so we're chilling. Charles also needs to terraform that massive witch's head. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I want to make Spawn a nice place, and to do that, I need to be president. So, I'm gonna devise a plan, also edit this video. Oh my god, there's an animation going downstairs. That is so cool. I'm gonna devise a plan, figure out what I'm gonna do, kill these guys while I do it. But with all of that being said, why are there so many arrows on top of my head? I am gonna go into the nether, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.